Hey everyone, Mr. Sujano here. Over the weekend, I attended EVO 2019 and had the opportunity to interview HitBox Sora, the marketing manager for HitBox. So let's get started.
Hey guys, my name is HitBox Sora. I am the marketing manager for HitBox Arcade.
Question 1. Have you seen a growth in HitBox users over the past year?
Over the last year, definitely there's been a lot of movement for HitBox, right? Of course, Lord Daigo himself definitely graced us with his presence by just hitting us up at Comebreaker and like trying out a HitBox. But even before him, there was already this momentum because we saw a lot of newer players that were migrating over to HitBox just because they found that it was a really cool way to play, a great new way to play fighting games.
Is the HitBox at a final design, or are you going to keep making improvements?
So as far as improvements over the last year for the core HitBox controller, right? We actually took community feedback from a bunch of players before, most notably Yohosi and Mike Muscles Murphy. If you guys knew them from DBFC. Essentially, I met with the two of them and they told me a bunch of their problems with the controller. It was a sit-down session. And it evolved into the cable was really the problem because it kept breaking on itself. That conversation inspired the detachable cable that you see now, which is great because it was from the FGC still that came about. After that, as far as future improvements for the HitBox, we're always looking at it. We're maybe taking a look at tweaking some things, size, dimension, stuff like that. Because community feedback, we're still getting it. And all I can say right now is look forward to potentially more news soon.
What are your thoughts on the GafroBox?
GafroBox, when this happened in Comebreaker, right, we were literally on ground zero. And for us at HitBox, we found no problem with it. We didn't agree with it, but we definitely didn't mind second input priority in terms of as an input. It's just different from how a HitBox normally controls. So for us, of course, it introduced Daigo to the idea of button controllers. That's amazing. It introduced a lot of people to button controllers. That's also amazing. But if people want to play on a GafroBox in the future, for us at HitBox, we don't really see a problem with it.
Did you ever think Daigo would switch to HitBox?
All right, so $1 million question, right, Daigo? No, we did not. So we're talking about the CrossUp at EVO, right? CrossUp was designed for players like him, who we thought about a year ago would never ever switch to HitBox. Guess what happened at Combo Breaker? So no, we were not expecting it. We were more than happy that he definitely decided to pick up the product. And it's like he's learning it so fast that what stuff would normally take about 2 to 3 months, he's learning in less than a month. And that's amazing to see. And even before being a manager for HitBox, I am a fan of Daigo in terms of growing up at FGC. He's a legend. Like you have to admire the way he studies fighting games, and the way he studied HitBox was absolutely inspiring.
Will you ever make the wooden HitBox again?
The SE, the special edition, right? Most asked question of the year, I think. Will we be making them again? Yes, I can confirm. Yes, we are making them again. So we ran the 250 units or so around 2 months ago now, I think. And we weren't sure how people would react to a wooden controller. Guess what the reaction was? It was amazing, beyond expectations. So they will be making a return sometime later this year. Keep your eyes peeled. We are on it. Trust me.
What was the inspiration behind the CrossUp?
If I were to sum up why we made it, it's really for, as I said earlier, players like Daigo. I can even extend to players like Justin, players like the top level stick players that were never, or at least in the foreseeable future, not going to convert to HitBox. And that makes sense. It's their living, right? So we wanted to make a product specifically for them that gave them the advantages of a pad and a HitBox, honestly. A pad comes with 2 inputs. CrossUp comes with 2 directional inputs. So that in itself is the simplest way I can say it evens the playing field. But ultimately, the CrossUp is still a stick. And by still being a stick, you will use the stick 90% of the time. It's only when you need that little bit of an edge, maybe you need that up button to perfect your tiger knee, that's when you'll use it. Otherwise, stick players can enjoy it as well as any other stick on the market.
Is the CrossUp tournament legal?
As of right now, Day 1 at EVO, We've of course been talking with Evo. It is their event and we want to respect them. Currently, the CrossUp is pending Evo tournament legality. We're trying to get in touch with the leaders of Evo, sometime hopefully through Evo, if not soon after, and just kind of really show them the product at a deep level and see what they think about it. From there, we'll see what pops out.
Is the CrossUp a HitStick or a StickBox?
If I were to choose between the two, it would be a StickBox. That was kind of my initial reaction when I first saw the prototype. But honestly, we've been calling it a very different code name when we were trying to keep it a secret. Its actual code name was a nuclear football, because we knew that once we threw it in the room, stuff would just explode. Being real with all you guys, it's amazing what the reception has been, and nuclear football is a very apt nickname for it.
When is the CrossUp available?
People have been asking us all throughout the weekend, like, when is the CrossUp available, right? So it's going to be available for all. We're forecasting around Q1 2020, so January, February, March, somewhere around there. But the Kickstarter is actually going to be launching with an alpha program, which allows people that want to get their hands on a prototype and give feedback to us at HitBox on like changes to the button size, changes to the size of the actual container, stuff like that. We're providing you guys a direct way to get in touch with us and say, this is what I think is best for the product. That's going to happen sometime around October-ish. So when the Kickstarter page goes live, if not live by the time you're watching this, the details will be all there.
Alright, so that pretty much does it for my interview with HitBox. I would like to personally thank Sora and the HitBox team for taking time out of their day in order for me to interview them. Make sure to check out the comment section of this video. I'm going to drop a link there to Sora's Twitter page along with the link to the HitBox website. Anyways, that's all I've got for today. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you didn't like the video, leave a like. Hit that subscribe button. Check out my other videos. Thank you, everyone. Take care.